Hey guys, it's Alicia Renee, and I am back to do a response video for um, one of my fans or friends on Facebook. And she wanted to know what brand do I suggest as far as makeup. And I don't suggest anyone in particular. I suggest to find the one that works for you and go with that. In particular, when I go on my not on website, but when I go on photo shoots, certain stuff that I use at home, like I'm a collector, so I have most of the drugstore brands and stuff like that. I won't take with me on photo shoots just because it's more work, i.e. like my L'Oreal, my CoverGirl, um, stuff like that. You have to base those to make sure those colors really stand out. Although I base a lot of my colors on set because I tend to end up doing really crazy stuff. Um, I don't want to have to work as hard. I don't have as much time when I'm on set, so I take stuff like my Heavenly Naturals pigments or my Glam Doll Eyes, my 120 palette, my MAC, stuff like that. I'll take with me to the set. But one thing out of all of the L'Oreal Hip are pigmented, and the CoverGirl Queen collection tends to be more pigmented because it's more towards women of color, and we need more pigment for the color to show up. So that's with that. I don't try some of the stuff at the drugstore. I have not the drugstore, the hair stores, like the hood hair stores, not Sally's. Okay, even though I have some stuff from Sally's that I bought on clearance. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the hood, i.e. places you can get like this kind of stuff. I joked with one of the girls on here. Um, she was like, "What is NK?" I said, "Not known, but it's actually called Nikki K Cosmetics, and they work pretty well." But for example, these are from the hair store. These are from the hair store. This is from the hair store. I just try random stuff. I feel like it's a treasure hunt, and you don't pay that much money for it, and if it turns out working really good, it's even better. So that's what I like about that. Um, I have the typical palettes, my 120 by Manly, that big one that everyone has, this thing. I have the 88 one, Coastal Scents. That I went to the website and paid $25, and then I found out I can go on eBay and get the 88 warm palette for $9. Never again. But certain stuff like you will have to go on the website and get because you can't get it or whatever. Next, I went into Ross, and they had some palettes there, and I was just like, hey, it's only a couple bucks, so I bought these. One of them didn't have a package, so she gave it to me for $4, but it was supposed to be $7 because I found another one in another store. But one of them I found to be really shimmery, which is this one. I haven't really used it yet. I'm not too much a fan of shimmer, but I might have to in the upcoming days. And then this one, actually, believe it or not, is metallic, which I would have never, ever guessed when I got the palette. But for whatever reason, when I picked it up on my brush, with these, you want to use a shorter brush. I can't say use a MAC 22, whatever. I don't know. I don't do stuff like that. But a shorter brush like this, because they're really rich. And having a brush that the fibers are really, really long, kind of like something long like that, you're going to do a lot of work to pick up the color. So that's that. Then I have the Wet n Wild palettes. This is the old one. I don't know where my new one is that I got. They're people are raving about them, and I jumped on the bandwagon and got one. But they are really, really nice. Wet n Wild stepped their game up, and I ain't mad at them. They're like $5, and you get some really pigmented colors. So try those out. Elf, Eyes, Lip, and Face. I ended up getting this palette, and you just build it based off of the colors that you want or whatever, and they're $1. Now it's funny because the same exact packaging, I hate this name, Bitch Slap Cosmetics had it, and they painted like a skull or something on it, and the 4 colors that they put in here, they're charging $25 for. whatever, to each his own. Then a Stilla palette that I got. Bedhead I got from, I think it was Cosmo Pro. You have to be a licensed professional, or you can go on to Amazon and pick it up. But that's that palette. So that's that. Lipsticks, I use everything. I melted them down and put them in these. It's easier for me to transport. I have, okay, Private Label. Okay, and that's why I say I hate saying this name so bad. It's so not classy. Bitch Slap Cosmetics. I saved them to do them at the same time. I think I just got a headache. To do them at the same time as this brand, which I got at the hair show not long ago. And the reason why I did this is one specific thing. Both of these are private label companies. The only difference is I got this one directly from the distributor versus this one who she got from the distributor, stamped this little name on, and then sells it to you with these crazy names. This is Psycho B. This is this palette. Yeah. Although I think I get agitated when I hear people reviewing this product line, B Slap Cosmetics, and they're like, "Oh, if you didn't get it from B Slap, it's not B Slap," which is not true. Especially the one that's round. It has 4 colors in it. I know the distributor's name. I'm not gonna put it out there like one of her former employees did, which I thought was so tacky. Why you gonna put lady business out there like that? That's so tacky. But anyways, yeah. So if you see it in another company, you know it's the same thing. Don't get, you know, caught up because it doesn't have that name on it. So whatever. Yeah. So the colors themselves are very pigmented. I'm not gonna take that from her. She takes her time, I guess, and picks the ones that are really pigmented. That will, you know, represent what she's trying to do as best as possible. As you can see, they're really pigmented, but I was really reluctant to get it because of all of the drama on associated with that brand, and I'm not into drama at all. So, but it's cool, you know. It's a little, you know, some people say it's pricey. It can be, um, but if you're just starting off, maybe that's not something you want to get into. But if you're one who buys MAC and stuff like that, you're gonna pay a little bit more to get a few more colors versus the one MAC. And then these, which I'm gonna look into getting for you guys, because some of you guys want, especially my blue palette that I use a lot. Yeah, you guys are asking about it. So I do know one girl who sells these on her website, and maybe I can put her link up where you guys can go and get these yourself. So like I said, I don't endorse one particular brand. Use what works for you. If you find a foundation, like my foundation that I use actually is the CoverGirl Queen Collection. I've not found one that I like better than that. I tried a few MAC ones and it just didn't, it wasn't me. So, you know, to each his own. So if you guys have any questions regarding anything, let me know. I use pigments all the time. I have the NYX eyeshadows, pressed ones, and then I have the pigments that I depotted. I just have everything. I'm a collector. I'm a makeup junkie. So, alright guys, I will see you guys next time, and color your world with a little more color.